Hello race fans, I'm Wylie Wade and this is Wylie's Race Report. Hello race fans, I'm Wylie Wade and this is Wylie's Race Report for Saturday night, August 21st, 2021 at Antioch Speedway, where action is the attraction. On Saturday night, we had the mini stocks in the house. We had the 600 microsprints, the BCRA Midgets, and Jay's Mobile Welding Hobby Stocks, all for your racing enjoyment. Coming up this weekend, though, we've got the IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sports Modifieds, IMCA Stock Cars, and the Delta Dwarf Cars, where the Delta Dwarf Cars, a number of the drivers just spent last week up in Oregon for Oregon Speed Week and also a national event. Good to have them back in the town. Look forward to seeing them this Saturday with the IMCA cars. Hey, I also want to remind you, coming up on September 10th and 11th, that's a Friday and a Saturday, we are not going racing, we're going monster trucking. That's right. We're going to have some cool monster trucks in the house. Looking forward to that as we have 2 nights of monster truck action at Antioch Speedway, and you can see all the action. We have the world's fastest golf cart. It's jet powered. We also have the Megasaurus, and I think one of my favorites, Identity Thief. It kind of looks like a very famous digger you might know about in monster truck racing. But all that's coming up on September 10th and 11th. Don't want to miss it. It is going to be a great time. Monster trucks at Antioch Speedway. Okay, on to the results. Starting with the mini stocks on Saturday night, where we had Tom Brown take home the win. Yet again, that man is running strong out at Antioch and at the Petaluma, where he's running as well. In the 3R, he took home the win. He was followed by Dana Gardner, who had a great run, his strongest run of the season so far. They ended up, they changed some stuff on his car and found some good things and made up some speed in that car. So good run for Dana Gardner. Our points leader, Eddie Humphrey III, he blew a motor early in the event and finished dead last in our main event for the mini stocks. Lost some points that way, so we'll have to see how the points shake out as the year is quickly coming to a close for the mini stocks. Only a couple races left.
Thanks, Chad.
Once again here with you in Victory Lane, and we talked to you last week, we talked to you earlier in the
These
pit.
are cool.
You keep collecting these doors, man. How do you feel about that?
I feel really good. Thank you, Chad, for having us. The track came in really nice. It was a little touch and go at first, but we had a great racing surface. Dana Gardner, we did some things to his car, and he's on fire tonight. Thanks, Wylie. Yeah, I'm just so grateful to be able to do this and put a show on for you fans. Hope you enjoyed it.
Different track conditions than we've seen obviously last week. Now tonight has a lot more moisture and a lot tacky. Something kind of you're a little bit used to out when you're racing out in Petaluma. You're still able to be the dominant car here once again and take home the win. Who do you have to thank for bringing home this win once again?
Obviously Bob Davis from Power Pole Service. It's his car. I just get the honor, the privilege to drive it. Sam from Santa Rosa Transmission and Car Care, Rob Macy, my chiropractor, all of you guys. Chad, thanks for allowing us to be here, and your kind words. Thank you.
Alrighty, there you fans have it once again. The driver out of Santa Rosa, give it up for Tom Brown.
On to our micro sprints, where Rob Brown in the 8R out of Santa Rosa, California, took home the win. He was followed by his daughter, Savannah Brown, as they finished 1-2 in the 600 micro sprint event.
On the heavy track, born on Petaluma Speedway. So to come here and have it heavy like this is in our wheelhouse. But this place is just, it's unique in its own. It's smooth, obviously, even with all the troubles that we were having tonight. But I think Chadwick's doing a great job, and we just want to continue to support him and what he's doing, and we love bringing the micros here, and we'll get a bigger class if we just if he just keeps doing what he's doing. And it's hard just not to schedule on top of other venues that apply for these, like the shorter tracks, the bull rings. But a lot of people that are scared of the super speedways, we call these, quarter miles in micros. But man, these things are fun, especially when he hooks them up like this, dude. That thing was almost wide open all the way around. So
We were wondering about that, Joe and I, in the broadcast upstairs were talking about whether you were even letting off the gas going down the straightaways.
a few times I did. My car got tight over here pushing, so I had to like set it. But there was a couple times in 3 and 4, most of the race, I just held it wide open over here.
All right, who do you want to say thanks for helping you get out here?
Dude, I want to thank Windsor Fabrication. I want to thank my daughter for her support. She was running tonight with us. She was in a bad accident up Petaluma Speedway, and she's. It's good to see her back in the car and getting her wheels together. And I want to thank all the sponsors that made it possible, especially like Windsor Fabrication and KPR.
And just so you know, your daughter finished second.
Did she really?
She did.
Get out of here!
She got second place.
Good job, Florida!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our winner, Rob Brown.
Thank you guys for coming out.
In the BCRA Midgets on Saturday night, Colby Johnson out of Pengrove, California, driving the 17K, took home the win. Robert Carson was second. Kyle Mensch finished in the third spot.
Pengrove, California, give it up for Colby Johnson. Colby picking up the win here at Antioch. Want to come over to the front of your race car? Picking up the win here. Man, you were lightning fast. You had a pretty good battle going on there with second place, but you were still able to get by him and take home the win.
Yeah, I felt really good getting out front and getting some laps in here. I haven't been here much, and yeah, the car felt good, and the track was really weird, and I don't think I've ever been in this situation in my whole life where the track's been like this, but good to learn, I guess, and put it in the notebook and keep on going.
So you're sitting third, obviously, in the BCRA standings. Picked up the win here. You said you've never been here. You guys are a touring series. How does that help you, traveling up and down to different tracks? Obviously, you're a young driver, still getting adjusted, I'm pretty sure, to this midget here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've grown up racing go-karts my whole life, and then I got into sprint cars and micros, and now I'm racing a midget this year and also the wing car. And yeah, it's great being with BCRA and being able to go up and down the whole state, really, and racing every weekend for a good prize and good competition around you.
What do you have to thank for getting you up and down the road and your sponsors on this?
Yeah, huge shout out to Dell and Robin Morris. Without them, none of this would be possible. And Dell and Mark worked their butt off all week to get this thing ready. So huge shout out to them and Morris Insurance Agency. I mean, Bruce's Body Shop, Cow Crush, IBC, Toyota, Slinger, all those guys. But yeah, huge shout out to Pit Stop USA for helping me get everywhere I need to go.
Alrighty, fans, well, there you guys have it. The driver out of Pengrove, California. Give it up for Colby Johnson.
Thank you.
And in our Jay's Mobile Welding hobby stocks, we had a fast dash and a slow dash. I'll start with the slow dash. Jeff Betancourt took home the win in the slow dash on Saturday night. He got $200. Thank you very much to Pacific Coast General Engineering. They put up $400 for the night, $200 for the slow dash winner, and $200 for the Fast Dash winner. And the Fast Dash winner was Charlie Bryant in the 11A out of Oakley, California. Congratulations to him. He took home a couple $100 for that. And then in the main event, Larry McKenzie was not to be denied out of Discovery Bay, California in that 24M. He took home the win. Grayson Baca, a strong run in that 9Z as a rookie out of Brentwood, California, took home second. Charlie Bryant ended up finishing third after starting outside of the front row. He's out of Oakley, California. Jess Palladino had his best run in a hobby stock, finishing in the fourth spot, and rounding out the top five, young Aiden Ponciano out of Oakley, California in the 225. Give it up for Larry. Yeah! Woo! There you go. Wow. Let's go ahead and hop on over here.
That's what the hole in the oil pan.
Larry McKenzie taking home another win here this year. You had to work for it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but this is my type of track. Right where I need.
Now, I will say, let's go back to the heat race. Do you want to talk about the heat race?
No, not really.
A little bit of early jumping, and I noticed on that last restart, you started to go again where you got in trouble earlier, and you gassed it, and I said, oh, wait.
Oh, you see that?
And then you were back on.
Yeah, I tried to correct that.
real quick if possible.
And you did, and it didn't cost you though, and that was the thing. I kind of half expected the guy on your outside, Grayson, to take advantage of that, and he wasn't able to.
Well, that was actually Bryant that got met with the jump. And he did get me coming out of 4 and into 1, but I think I got him in 3, which was a great feeling.
So how was the track for you tonight? I mean, you said you like it, but it was different than what it's been in quite a while.
Yeah, it's tacky. Camaros love tacky tracks. And we're just waiting for another night like this so we could get a win, because the first win we got was on a real tacky track like this. But man, the adversity we had to overcome to make this happen was just unbelievable. All the problems we were running into. Hey, I can't thank my dad, Chris Long, Luke. Man, it's such, I can't thank these guys enough, but I couldn't have done it without them, that's for sure.
What sponsors do you want to say thanks to, as well as your crew there?
Well, my one and only sponsor really is Delta Transmission. We love that guy. I sponsor myself pretty much. So, what else we got? Nobody.
Larry, Brentwood Embroidery.
Brentwood Embroidery. There we go, Brentwood.
How about the good Lord for putting us together?
The creator. Gotta love the
There you
creator.
go. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
All right, Larry McKenzie, another win tonight, and you did it in domination style. It wasn't given to you, but you were able to hold on and take home the win.
Yes, it was great. Great run. I'm glad. Had a blast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get up for Larry McKenzie, winner of tonight's James Wylie Hockey Stock main event. With Joe, who you got here?
Grayson Baca, as a rookie, your best finish here in the James Mo Weldon Hobby Stocks, man. How are you feeling right now?
I don't know what to say. I'm super excited. Car was great. I don't know what else to say.
Talk to me a little bit. You said the first lap, you pulled off all your tear-offs.
Yep, I pulled them all off at once, and I had to rub my visor the whole time and get all the mud off with my hand, so that was fun. But I'm just happy to be able to finish in the top 5 in seconds. That's my best finish so far, so I'm happy.
How does it feel tonight being a contender with all these top guys? Larry McKenzie last year, Rookie of the Year, Charlie Bryant. I mean, Mark Garner, a sport mod racer here, former track champion. How does it feel to just be competing up there with all those guys?
It feels great. All these guys are badass drivers. I can't believe I'm up here. Yep.
Give a quick shout out to thank you to your sponsors who help you get up and down the road.
I want to say thank you to my dad, for one, Cody and Ryan, Marty, Fred Baker, built my badass car, helping with the setup, Tom's Transmissions. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alrighty fans, there you have it. The driver in the 9C machine. Give it up for Grayson Baca.
All right, our third place driver left, so I'm going to get Jess Palladino. Jess, come on out. Hold on. He's working. Getting out of the pop. Cool, calm and collected, like he's been doing this all season long. But our third place driver left, so you get the honor.
Okay.
Be the last interview of the night, and because what a great night! You first top 5 finish.
Oh yeah, that was definitely an honor and a lot of fun.
You almost got. I mean, you led a number of laps in your heat race and got caught up in a slower car, which would have given you a second head if you had not had that problem.
Yeah, but it happens. It's still experience. I like it.
And then you climbed your way up to 4th after a lot of action in front of you, but you got this 4th place finish.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost for words right now. I'm super excited. This is super cool to me.
You have been getting, we talked earlier about how the beginning of this year you had a lot of mechanical issues and struggled. The first 2 races didn't even make your heat race due to mechanical issues, but you have gotten to the point now. Last week you made the main event through your heat race, didn't have to go through the B main. Another great run tonight and a top 5, your 4th place finish for the main event.
Yeah, it's definitely been a work in progress. I just try to do better each time I go out there and make myself my own competitor and just beat myself each weekend.
Our reigning mini stock champion, and you're getting your experience here, so who do you want to say thanks for helping you get out here?
Oh my gosh, I have so many people. My mom, my grandma, my grandpa, my aunt and uncle. I have a bunch of sponsors. FNPN, 1-2 Wraps, Scott and Jess Foster, Entry Point, Door Systems, Elite Risk Management, DeCarlo's Racing Products, Delta Transmission. I'm sure I'm missing someone here. It's really hard to remember all this when you're this excited. I have a whole bunch of people. I want to be out here without everybody that I have.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jess Palladino on his first top 5 finish.
Yes, thank you. Also, I forgot my pit crew, my cousin Colby and Clayton, and just Anthony and Tony Vigna and Jimmy Robbins, and just all these people. Thank you.
Can't do it alone.
Yes, that's right.
All right, good luck the rest of the season. Jess Palladino taking home the first top 5 4th place finish. And congratulations to all our winners on Saturday night, and thanks to Katrina Niss for providing all our Victory Lane photographs from Katrina Niss Photography. Check her stuff out. She does a great job. Really appreciate her providing all those photographs. So coming up this weekend, as I said earlier, the IMCA Modifieds are back. The IMCA Sports Modifieds, IMCA Stock Cars, and the Delta Dwarf cars make their return after a couple of weeks off. Then I want to remind you, the following weekend, Friday and Saturday, September 3rd and 4th, it is a 2-day show. We have got the Freedom Series race number 2. Freedom Series race number 1 was back on Memorial Weekend. Freedom Series 2 is Labor Day weekend. IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sports Modifieds, and IMCA Stock Cars taken to the racetrack for 2 nights of racing action. Then the following weekend is that monster truck event I was talking about, Friday night the 10th and Saturday night the 11th of September. And again, some great monster trucks are going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you check it out. That's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. Don't forget, keep an eye on the website, www.antiochspeedway.com. The Facebook is Antioch Speedway by Promotions, also Antioch Speedway TV, the secondary Facebook page, and of course, my stuff that you already know about, Wylie's Race Report on YouTube and Facebook. Make sure you please like, share, follow, all that good stuff for me. I'd appreciate it. And until next time, see you right here on Wylie's Race Report. Don't forget, Saturday, Antioch Speedway TV pre-race show, around 4-ish. We go on the air for racing action at around 5:30. Until this weekend, I'm Wylie Wade. Goodbye, everybody. How's the BCRA Midgets? Yeah, that was right. 3, 2. Hello, race. Hey, also want to remind you. 3, 2. What was I going to say? I don't remember. Hey, I also want to remind you this upcoming... Never mind. It's not upcoming.